As a young kid, I grew up in Canada. I never thought I'd have the opportunity to play professional football. So to walk out on the football pitch in a Champions League semi-final, I remember walking out feeling truly blessed, privileged to be out there.
Just 9 months after making his professional debut, Owen Hargreaves started a UEFA Champions League match for the first time for Bayern Munich at home to Real Madrid in the 2001 semi-final second leg. The 20-year-old had played just 7 minutes as a substitute in the competition before replacing suspended captain Stefan Effenberg in Bayern's starting 11.
I remember being in the dressing room before the game, not trying to show any fear to my teammates, but obviously thinking of the game, realizing it was my biggest game ever, and thinking, wow, this is Luis Figo, you know, like one of my heroes. I might be a little bit out of my depth here. And then once the game started, and I remember I took a ball off him and ran by him, and I remember I just had this moment where it all just sunk in, and I just thought, wow, I just did that to Luis Figo. And from there, the confidence just snowballed, because it made me realize that even your heroes only have 2 feet.
Giovanni Elber, whose goal in the first leg in Madrid had given Bayern a 1-0 advantage ahead of kickoff, opened the scoring in the 8th minute. Before Luis Figo equalised for Real. A 34th minute strike from Jens Jeremies sealed a 3-1 aggregate victory for Bayern.
I always should try and leave everything on the football pitch that I had, and fortunate enough on that day we were able to get a result. I remember I came back in the dressing room after the game and was getting a drink, and I was on a reserve team contract at the time. And our vice president, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, Owen, you know, great job today. You outplayed your contract. We'll do a new one tomorrow. And sure enough, they did that, you know, which was kind of the start of my professional career.
2 weeks later, Bayern faced Valencia in the final at Milan's San Siro. Hargreaves retained his place in the side as Bayern attempted to win their first European Cup in 25 years.
As I came out the tunnel, I just saw this banner across the whole side of one stand, and in German it said, Heute ist ein guter Tag, Geschichte zu schreiben, which means, translates, today is a great day to write history. And I just looked up and just smiled. I was playing against somebody I truly admired, Pablo Aimar. He was very young like myself, but somebody I really enjoyed watching. And Mendieta was probably at the peak of his powers in midfield. So I was against 2 brilliant players, and I was just excited to see myself against players of that quality.
Gaizka Mendieta gave Valencia an early lead before Effenberg levelled shortly after half-time.
I always thought we were in control. I felt like we were the team that were dictating the tempo. And my confidence was growing with each appearance.
Bayern dominated possession, but couldn't find a winning goal. 1-1 after extra time. The match went to a penalty shootout. Oliver Kahn's save from Mauricio Pellegrino in sudden death secured Bayern a 4th European Cup. At 20 years and 123 days, and having made just 4 competition appearances, Owen Hargreaves was a European champion.
As excited as we were, as great as it feels, you realize, well, we gotta go again. You know, we gotta do it again next year. Because at that level at Bayern Munich, you have to win, because that's the level of expectation of all the players in the whole club.